My name's Lisa. I work for an IT company as a regular office employee. Work keeps me constantly busy, and on weeknights it's always the same. Hey, Mia, did you hear? Another one of my coworkers from our starting group just quit.
Another one bites the dust, huh? Wait, how many from your batch are even left now?
Honestly? At this point, it's just you and me, Mia. We're the only ones left who are even close in age. Looks like it's just the two of us now.
Wow, that line should sound way more romantic. But somehow it's just depressing. Or maybe unsettling.
Because it means our workload's going up again.
Either way, I envy the ones who manage to escape this overtime hell.
Totally. Anyone who gets out while they still can is probably the smart one.
For real. It's bad enough we're drowning in overtime. But on top of that, it's all unpaid. How does that even happen? It's like the company's so organized about being shady, they don't even leave us time to file labor complaints.
A perfect example of a negative feedback loop. I wonder what'll break first, our minds or our bodies.
Unfortunately, it looks like we were just born a little too sturdy for our own good.
I guess we've got our parents to thank for our durability.
And we should probably give our past selves a good scolding for picking this company.
Hey, Mia, totally off topic, but you wouldn't happen to have a time machine, would you?
That's not off topic. And if I had one, I'd have used it a long time ago.
No kidding. That tracks.
Complaining won't get the work done. Guess we should just dive back in.
This stuff won't finish itself unless we get moving.
Although let's be real, it's not gonna be finished even if we do.
This was my daily routine, working unpaid overtime late into the night. Then I'd drag myself home completely exhausted, only to head right back to the office early the next morning. All right. I finally finished everything from yesterday.
Nice job. Now you can finally get started on today's work.
I mean, I'm glad I managed to catch up before the day officially started, but I'm not exactly thrilled that today's starting at all.
Oof, someone's feeling the morning blues. Can't blame you though. Totally get it.
Good morning, Lisa. So full of energy again so early. Here, I'll leave this with you.
Director Parami, this giant stack of papers is...
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's all the work you love doing so much.
Wow. I'm thrilled to take it on, can't wait.
Hey, you okay, Lisa? Want me to help out a bit?
If I say, same as always, does that answer your question?
So another dinner from the convenience store tonight, huh?
Our department head, Director Parami, had a habit of dumping her own work onto us. As a result, I was constantly stuck doing overtime. Dragging through the day in a gloomy mood, Mia and I made our way to the company cafeteria for our lunch break.
Here you go, you two. I gave you extra large portions, so eat up.
Wow. Thank you so much, Kazuko.
Seriously, Kazuko, this little lunch break with you is the only bit of peace we get in our day.
Totally. Although, even this tiny moment of peace sometimes gets taken away from us.
Sometimes, don't you mean usually?
Hey now, are you girls really okay?
We're fine. We've been specially trained to survive this kind of thing.
I mean, that's not exactly wrong, but it's also not the right kind of answer.
Well, just make sure you both take care of yourselves, alright?
Lunch breaks with Kazuko and her delicious meals were the only real comfort we had. Then, one day. It's already time to start work, but Mia's not here. Did something happen? Director Parami? Mia hasn't shown up, do you know what's going on?
Oh, Mia. She already quit.
What? She quit?
Yup. Even the invincible Mia turned out to be just another human being.
No way. I can't believe Mia gave up too.
Such a nuisance, honestly. All that does is dump even more work on those of us still here. So anyway, this is your new workload, Lisa.
Right, got it. Mia's sudden departure without a word left me both shocked and a little heartbroken. But I barely had time to feel anything, my workload only grew from there. 2 months later. I'm finally getting to eat.
Whoa, Lisa, sweetie, are you okay?
Okay. I'm so okay, I don't even need time off.
Which means you haven't had any time off, huh? Here, I'm giving you this special parfait today just to help you perk up a little.
Parfait? Wait, parfait? No way, you're serving parfaits in the company cafeteria. Seriously? Thank you so much, Kazuko.
You're welcome, dear. After all, this is your last lunch, not just a special treat.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean by that?
You're no longer needed here, Lisa. Starting tomorrow, don't bother coming in.
Wait, what? What do you mean? All of a sudden.
Didn't you know? This kind lunch lady here is actually the boss of the whole company.
Vice President Sato's right. As surprising as it sounds, she's actually our CEO.
What? Seriously?
Yup, it's true. So when I said you're done, I meant it. You're fired, Lisa.
No. Why? I've given everything to this company.
Like they say, the end comes out of nowhere. Am I right? This is a direct order from the top. Pack your things and go.
Sorry, Lisa, but there are forces in this world that not even hard work can fight.
And just like that, I was forced to leave the company without any real explanation. I wasn't happy about it, but it wasn't exactly the kind of place worth clinging to either. So, I quickly shifted gears and started job hunting, but I can't believe they marked me as a company-initiated resignation. No wonder I can't land anything. Well, at least I get unemployment benefits sooner that way, so silver lining, I guess. Still, I didn't think it'd be this hard to find a new job.
Hey, Lisa. Fancy running into you here at the park. Long time no see.
Wah, President Noah. It's been a while.
You look like you're lost in thought. Everything all right? Feels like there's a personal rain cloud hanging just over you.
Well, to be honest, I got fired. I've been job hunting, but nothing's really panning out.
Yeah, I heard. Sounds like it was rough.
So people are talking about me, huh?
Word is, two people who everyone thought would never quit both left. Now the people who stayed are pretty much in panic mode.
Oh, that? Don't worry, that's just business as usual over there. Besides, aside from the whole not finding a new job part, I actually think things turned out okay.
That kind of optimism is important. And honestly, it's part of what makes you special, Lisa. Actually, that's exactly why I came here today, to find you.
Huh? Find me.
Yep. I came to bring you on board. Time's wasting. Let's head to my company right now.
Wait, what? Noah, hold on a second. And so, once again, I found myself swept along by circumstances I barely understood. But during the car ride, President Noah revealed something surprising to me. And after hearing it, I made a request of him. A few days later.
Hey there, Vice President Sato. It's been a while since our last meeting.
Good to see you again, President Noah. You're looking well, as always.
Thank you for taking the time to visit us again.
Not at all. I actually enjoy getting out and making these visits. It suits me. So then, shall we talk business again? You know what they say, it's showdown time.
Classic Noah, still as quirky as ever.
Well then, no need to keep chatting out here. Please, come on in.
Thank you very much. If you'll excuse me, then.
Wah! Aren't you Lisa, the one who quit recently?
You are fired. What are you doing here?
I brought her with me. She works for my company now.
What? No way. Your company's a major corporation.
She was let go under company circumstances. There's no way she could land a job at a top firm like yours. What kind of trick did you pull to make this happen?
Hey now, are you seriously insulting one of my employees?
No, not at all. That's not what we meant.
Do you think she not only got rehired, but even upgraded her position? Knowing her work ethic, that just seems unbelievable to us.
I was working 18-hour days, with no breaks, no days off. That tends to leave an impression.
You've learned to make jokes now, huh?
So, how did you end up at President Noah's company?
I didn't pull any shady moves, if that's what you're implying. I was lucky, President Kazuko gave me a personal recommendation, and that's how I got this opportunity.
Lucky? No way. I'd say it was more like we were lucky to get her.
Although, that initial invitation of yours did feel kind of forceful.
Hey, come on, don't make me look bad. See? We're even close enough to joke around now. And it's all thanks to Kazuko's sharp eye for people. She really pays attention to her staff.
No way. Are you seriously saying President Kazuko recommended her?
When did that happen? I didn't notice a thing.
When they realized I had joined the company on President Kazuko's recommendation, Vice President Saito and Director Parami were genuinely shocked. And then,
Come on, you two. No need to be that surprised.
Long time no see, you two.
President Kazuko! And Mia! Why are you both here?
What? Is it so strange for me to show up at my own company?
But you're supposed to be just the cafeteria lady now.
Yeah, I never imagined the company cafeteria would turn out to be a place where the CEO handpicks people for promotions. Then again, it is a great place to see what someone's really made of. Still, I was floored when I first found out.
Wait, are you saying you were recommended by President Kazuko too?
Bingo. Thanks to her, I landed a spot at a great company where they treat me like a star player.
I can't believe this. So you weren't just randomly fired.
I never said anything because everything was going smoothly. But come on. Did you really think I'd just fire someone out of the blue for no reason?
Well, what else were we supposed to think? That's what you did, literally.
You cut down hard-working employees left and right. We thought it was some weird hobby of yours.
I don't have such a twisted hobby, thank you very much. What I do have is a conscience. I couldn't just sit by and watch our employees get burned out by you two. So I used every connection I had to help them find better jobs, places where they could actually thrive.
That's ridiculous. Wait, does that mean all the people who quit before?
Yup. They're all doing great in their new workplaces.
You are selling our employees off behind our backs.
Selling. Don't be ridiculous. You two are the ones who shoved me out of leadership and stuck me in the cafeteria, remember? So I did what I could from there, my job, the right way.
You know, maybe you two should take a page out of President Kazuko's book. It's rare to find a CEO who actually cares this much about their people.
You've got to be kidding me! You think a company can run on empathy instead of profits? Employees are basically like monthly subscription services. You use them as efficiently as possible to maximize returns.
Exactly. And when you cut our staff over something this stupid, it hits our bottom line. You do realize this counts as a major loss, right? We only let it slide because it was amusing, but now we could file for damages, you know. Don't think we won't.
as Saito and Parami continued spouting selfish nonsense, showing no regard for Kazuko's compassion, Mia finally stepped in.
Well, you two sure are fired up. Did something good happen to you today? Or maybe you're just nervous because your little souvenir got discovered.
What? Souvenir? What the hell are you talking about?
You know, evidence of you two embezzling company funds together.
What? Evidence of embezzlement.
Ha! Don't be ridiculous. You expect anyone to believe that? What evidence?
Right here, actually. Video footage, transaction logs, all kinds of stuff.
What the? When did you even get all this?
Well, you know how I was always working late, nearly missing the last train every night. That gave me plenty of time to look into things, installing cameras and gathering evidence. Piece of cake.
Wait, so that's why you disappeared without saying anything?
Yeah. Sorry about that, Lisa. I couldn't let anything slip, not even to you.
This evidence is invalid. What about our privacy rights, huh?
Yeah. You think you can actually use illegally obtained footage to sue us?
I'm the CEO. I authorized the surveillance. So there's no problem.
Also, the cameras were in shared office areas. No expectation of privacy there.
You stay out of this.
Anyway, I came here today for one reason, to slap these charges on you two personally.
You've run wild long enough, but your little game ends now. We're filing criminal charges and demanding repayment for every yen you stole.
With undeniable proof of embezzlement in hand, President Kazuko made her declaration. Realizing they were out of options, Vice President Saito and Director Parami.
We're terribly sorry.
We beg you, please have mercy on us.
I've been quietly watching this whole time, and wow, you two are seriously awful. You really think bowing your heads now, just to save your own skins, is going to get you off the hook?
No, that's not it. We truly regret our actions. We're sincerely apologizing.
Yes, when we saw the evidence, we realized just how terrible we'd been.
If realizing your crimes was enough to redeem you, there'd been no need for cops in the world.
Cops. Come on, you're joking, right, Kazuko?
You wouldn't really call the police. Not someone who cares so much about her employees.
Wow. You really took me for a pushover, didn't you? Do I look like some kind of saint who forgives everyone no matter what?
Of course. You're radiant. Honestly, I think I can see a halo around you right now.
Yes. You're our guiding goddess, Kazuko.
Okay, now you're just mocking her.
You know what? Since you two just won't quit, how about we make this official with a little negotiation?
Negotiation. President Noah, what are you talking about?
If you refuse to accept responsibility for your crimes, my company will be cutting all business ties with yours. And when that happens, your company will owe damages for the breach. That's what you're choosing. You good with that?
What? That's not a choice at all.
Exactly. Like I said earlier, this is showdown time. We don't associate with companies that protect criminals.
You get it now, don't you? There's nowhere left for you to run.
Given the scale of what you took, there's no way you're getting off with just probation. We were trapped in your little prison all this time. Now it's your turn to reflect in a real one.
By the way, the companies Kazuko recommends, they're shockingly well suited to the people she sends. I'm sure you'll fit right in. So take your time and enjoy the new environment.
What the hell? This can't be happening.
Everything was going perfectly. How did it all fall apart?
And so, Vice President Saito and Director Parami were quietly taken away by the police, who had already been notified. They were arrested on charges of corporate embezzlement. Given the large amount involved, they weren't granted probation, prison time was certain. On top of that, they were ordered to pay full restitution for the embezzled funds, along with a massive compensation package to former employees as decided in a class action lawsuit. Now saddled with a crushing amount of debt behind bars, the two emerged from prison only to face a bleak future, with no hope in sight. Meanwhile, under President Kazuko's leadership, her company underwent a remarkable transformation, becoming a truly employee-friendly workplace.
Wow. I have to say, Kazuko, I'm seriously impressed. You turned the company around that fast.
Yeah, the staff had already been through so much. They were more than happy to help make the changes.
Still, it's your leadership that made it possible. That kind of loyalty and unity. That's your superpower, Kazuko.
Oh my, flattery won't get you anything. Although, maybe I'll make us lunch?
Oh, I'd love that. I haven't had one of your home-cooked meals in ages.
Hey now, she's someone else's CEO now. You can't just put in food requests like that. Though, I kinda want some too.
So this is the legendary recipe that sustained everyone through all that overtime. I have to try it.
Foo-foo. All right then, guess I'll dust off the apron and show you what I've got.
Since then, I've been living a busy but deeply fulfilling life. I never realized just how much joy could come from simply getting off work on time and having real days off. I often see President Kazuko during business meetings these days, and she always welcomes me with the warmth of family. Maybe that's why I sometimes let myself say things that sound a bit too soft, even childish. But Kazuko never seems to mind. I think that's just the kind of relationship we have now. As the two presidents laugh and chat together in the company cafeteria, I can feel the curious and slightly shocked stares of nearby employees. But even so, we continue to share these warm, peaceful moments together. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.